Welcome to Enjoy Game. I am your boy A to Z here on the drive, and we are going to play a Euro Truck Simulator 2. Let's see how it goes. And we are dealing with a heavy cargoes moving from one part to another. Our maps contain the Euro part, Europe countries, mostly, most of them like Greek. Okay, Norway, France, and more, Italy, but it also contains a small part of Africa, especially West Africa. Also, it contains some countries like Tunisia, Morocco. So it will be fun and enjoyable to play this game. Let's start. This is our car, Scania. Let's see if we have any loot for now. Yeah, we are carrying oranges from Usara. This is a lot of Africa. This is Africa map for those who don't know Africa. Yeah, this is some of parts of Africa map. Yeah, there's a lot to enjoy this load. It's all about 186 kilometers. Yeah, to be very fun. Here is our cargo. It's just a normal trailer, Leno logistic. Yeah, I think don't know if that's the correct spelling for logistic, but sometime maybe the company decided to put that way. Yeah, this look like decent. Although there is some small grasses, but it seems like a little like decent. One thing I like about this map is that you can move around those bushes without any problem. Yeah, some maps seem like if you go away from the main road, you seem like you are blocked, but in this, you can move wherever you want on this map. Okay, let's see. I think we are going somewhere. At least there is a little greenish vegetation. Yeah, the car we're driving is all about Scania. This is a company. Okay, this is a track, second track in our company. We are still a beginner. Okay, what's going on? We are still a beginner. Yeah, there's nothing wrong about being beginners. Okay, our car is damaged. But one thing you don't know about this is that I have a beautiful mod. You know what mod is it? This is all about no damage. Seem like car bullet proof. Okay, so we can't. Our car cannot be damaged. I was 10% damaged, but still it is undamaged. What I'm trying to do is that I want to focus to make more money because it will be difficult to pass this beginner stage without doing something. Okay, let's see how it goes. We have to deliver our cargo as fast as possible. We can both huge cargos or heavy cargos or those small cargos. Our game has few modes. The most we have here is map for West Africa, small part of it. We have okay, wildness of Africa. We also have that map mode. We also have no damage proof modes. So we have 3 modes. Yeah, that is enough to make sure that the game does not have glitches. Okay, that's why I don't need a lot of mods. Sometimes mods can make the game bad. Okay, we are driving it with our truck. We have 2 trucks, although our driver seem to be unskilled because he does not make profit in our company. That is painful, but we have no way. Yeah. Okay. Let's see on this side. Yeah, this is exterior view of the truck. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share. Okay, one thing's beautiful. Maybe you have not seen that in this African mode, there is also electric cars. Imagine having electric Scania. Yeah, we have those electric Scania trucks. I don't know. That's the one I've seen with my own eyes on this game. So that's the beautiful thing about this mods. Although one thing about this mods is about this Africa mods that there's few details. You can see a lot of details on this map. That is why that's the only negative side of it. Yeah, especially when it comes to humans. There's few humans. I know they need to be concentrated on the game graphics and more, but at least there must be humans around those blocks. Yeah, those blocks are filled with human, not just an empty blocks, and empty houses, and empty yeah, and empty building. So at least they must add those peoples. Yeah, it will make the game good. Okay, we play a lot of games here. We try. I like to play for the Horizon, but it seems like my streaming, okay, streaming third-party device, bring the black screen. But I'll try to figure out on how to do it, whereby I'm sure I'll try to record it by using another software like Bandcamp. Then after okay, I use a game 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 launcher for PC to record it. Then after recording at least for 3 hours, then I will live stream the recorded part of it. Yeah, there's no way we can miss that sweetness of Forza Horizon. So we play a lot of simulation games. Yeah, we also play entertainment games, although that is not our main focus. Mostly here we play games which adds maybe it adds some impact. Yeah, in simulation games, there's some trend. Example, in supermarket simulation games, you can learn about supermarket business. I know that's not easy to learn everything from the game, but you won't come off or you won't come out of it without learning something. There's something you learn about it from the game. That's what I like mostly. But on other side, maybe what I can say is that in this you can learn about tracking business, how about managing drivers, managing the company in general, and you all know how difficult to beat the beginner level of these games, especially if you buy your first track very fast. Yeah, that is where you will make a big mistake. At least you have to do 50 or 100 quick jobs without your cars. Then after that, you will make a lot of money. Then you can start buying your cars, your trucks, but make sure that you buy the cars for your drivers while you work as employed. Then after having at least you are on 100,000 euros, then at least you can buy your truck and come up with your routes. But if you are very smart that you sure that you can transport the cargo without any accident, then it is possible. You can buy your trucks by taking the loans, then you buy your trucks. Good thing about this latest version of the game, it allows you to buy used trucks. So you can buy used trucks, then you can enjoy it. I'm sure those used trucks may not even cost more than three, okay, 8,000 euro. Most of them are cheap, although you can't depend on it mostly. That is why I find the way to enjoy. Yeah, it is not about only playing; it is also about enjoying the moment. That is why I came up with the most for no no damage, and this is for the truck and the trailer. That means also the cargo. So I want to make sure that our cargo reach our employees employer without any damage. Here we are to a specific destination. Yeah, let's see out of it. There's just a single man here, and it seems like this is supermarket. I see it seems like a supermarket, yeah, but it's a deal with foods mostly. And here is people. Let me take image of him. Yeah, we have a man here. Let me zoom. Oh, yeah, he has bald. Yeah, that was the best. So we have made to our delivery point. Let's enter, and we are in Hull. Let's skip. Let's wait for the next delivery jobs. Okay, that was too beautiful. We are going to, okay. So let's at least go to the, because we have enough money, we can go to, I want to make sure that our track is in, although we have no damage, but I want to make sure it is very in a perfect condition. I'm going to remove that 10% damage. That's where I'm going. So our job here is, oh, still we have to use our money because we have to fill the car with the, okay, what can I say? We have to fill the car with petrol. Still, the money we have to use, and that although the is not such expensive, you use 300. It seems like 300 euro. I'm sure it does not even take 1,000 euro to just to fill the car tank. And that depends on the capacity of the tank. Here we are in the garage. Let's fix our car. No, we can't repair it all. Let's come to replace. Okay, repair. This will take us to total pay. Okay, for replacing, yeah, we can't do it. Maybe later we'll replace it all. Oh, oh, I have a large debit to pay. We have debit in the bank, as you can see here, but I'm sure we'll pay it as soon as possible. Okay, let me take a loan because I know our company is in a good hand. Yeah. So let's do our jobs as fast as we can because that is all the things we have remained with. Okay, I'm going to look for another loot where we are. We have, okay, this is the jobs we have here. And perhaps, no, I can take it. Yeah, for now I have to focus, I have to be more focused on money. Let's take this forklift job deliver. We are going to pick the forklift. Then we are going to deliver it from one part to another. Let's see what is the location of our jobs. It is 3 minutes and it's all about the 1 kilometer. So our cargo is not far away from here. It will just take a few minutes to reach. Then we can pick it. This is a green light for making sure allowing us to go to move forward. Yeah, I think here is where our company is found. Yeah, here is our next job. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, at least there's 2 people here. It makes the game realistic. Here is our cargo. Let's take a job and let's make a deliver. Yeah, it seems like they have understood me that at least you can see a lot of peoples on the game. Yeah, we have here. Okay, let's see. There's no word because we have no image proof. Okay, let's reverse. We're going back. That is our car. Okay, let's check it. And the truck is connecting with the trailer. Our cargo is forklift cargo. We are going to deliver it. And this delivered check place. Yeah, I think I hit the car. That you can see there is an emergency sound. Yeah, I'm sure most of people know the uses of forklift. They use to lift heavy cargoes, mostly in go downs. Also, they can be used in depot, in ports, or also the difference between port and depot. Depot, I think that is we're talking about Brent port, but water port is called water port if I'm not wrong. Okay, it is called port. Yeah, it is in our mother language we call it bandar, and we have bandar in Chicago and bandar in what? Oh, we are in a long road. Yeah, that is not good. I don't know how long will this load take place before we are allowed to go on to our load, to our road. So let's let's cope with the situation. I don't know what I was thinking by the bad thing that this road is blocked both ways. So it will be oh, that was not good. As you can see, there's no any damage because we have that mode. Yeah, see, I'm sure this man is carrying glasses. Okay, I think this is our chance to go back. Then we can change our route because we were on the long roads, long roads. Let's go to the light side of our road. Here is our Scania, and we're carrying a forklift. We are in a city west or it seems like North Africa. I don't know. Yeah, Africa. We also have okay, we have Greek DRC, we have Portugal DRC, Iberia. So I'm going to change the direction. Yeah, I picked the long roads. Yeah, here we are going to change our loads. I don't know if I'm correct. There's a problem with error and error on my mouse. But you understand, I'm talking about roads. Yeah, we have beautiful views. I'm not sure if there's those houses. I'm talking about those blue houses in Africa. How can they was or maybe there's project houses, especially from national housings, project houses. We have a mountain. Yeah, let's be in hard. There's a lot to enjoy, a lot to rain here in Enjoy Game. So you'll make a good decision by sitting here and enjoying the moment. And I'm sure I won't disappoint. I'll make sure that you enjoy the moment very well. Okay, let's see the interior. I've switched off the detection. Uh, at first I was using a full detection. A full detection is very good, especially in avoiding an accident, but the negative side of a full detection is that the car can not even pass a small bumps. Yeah, the small bumps can be detected by the car, and you will fail to move on to on that part. Also, one good thing that you need to know that we have a Range Rover mods. Yeah, I think that's the part of the mods we have here. But for now, we have to make a lot of money before starting to roaming with it without any jobs. But for now, we have to pick important jobs. Then that will be good. One thing I like about Scania is that they have good balance, especially when they're carrying heavy cargos. But there is also a Mercedes Benz. Yeah, also they're good. So that's why most of heavy cargos are transported by Mercedes. Even in our country, most of companies which transport heavy loads and heavy cargos and wide road cargos, they use Mercedes mostly in our country, more than Scania. Also, in our country, Scania, I think Swedish car manufacturers, they have a lot of respect. Most of people respect it more than any truck manufacturer. So in our country, most Scania, most replica. Then there is Mercedes Benz. Then after that, most of the Scanias, but other than that, most of the logistic company managed to buy a Chinese truck because it is affordable for them. I can say it is affordable because some people can't afford it. So it is affordable for them. But on my side, I don't care what they like, but Scania is good, even in the game. Even by just an outside look, Scania are good. Let's check that there's no Mercedes. If there's no Mercedes, then Scania, that's too good. And they're most useful. But Mercedes trucks, they are another levels. Trucks, I respect it. I full respect it. Scanias. Yeah, I think one on another time I'll pick the electric trucks, then you can feel. One thing is that is so different between the electric trucks and those trucks which use is that the trucks which use electric, they are they are silent. There's no there's no noises in truck which uses. So I open the windows. Let's open the other windows. That's why there is an increase in engine noises. So if I was driving the electric car, you would not even hear those heavy sounds. But because this is fuel one, then you hear that sound. Yeah, the cargo we're carrying here is forklift cargo. Yeah, what car is it? I think the African most pick the Tunisia, Morocco, and Algeria maps because those countries they are close to most of Europe's country, especially those countries are very near to Spain, very near to Italy. That is why it was possible. It was difficult to pick key country like South Africa because they are far away from those countries. But at least I have most which connect West Africa to wideness of Africa maps. But I hope one day they see their name is too difficult. SCCSC software company, we managed to provide all DLC for the whole world map. I can't imagine that there. It will be a beautiful experience, a beautiful moment. I'm sure a lot of gamers will enjoy it. Yeah, imagine you have the world maps. You can move from. I know it is possible you can transport. Imagine, let's say for example, you can transport a cargo from example from Portugal to what Portugal to South Africa. Mostly of this transportation involves ships. So your part will be a small part, and mostly you can transport it with trucks because there's trucks in those countries. So it will just be a good experience, but in reality, there's in reality there'll be a difficulty on it. Yeah, we just does not we should not only focus on enjoying, we just also we must also focus on realities. Yeah, so that is it. I'm sure as we move forward, as there is development in technologies, especially computer sciences, I hope a lot of gaming game developer company, they're improving every day. I'm sure there will be a large update for each game. Maybe they'll be able to. That is possible. For example, you can add the recent kind of attack here. Okay, let's see. We are near to our destination site. Yeah, malls. I like the malls. Yeah. So this is all about Africa with the beautiful views like mountains. Yeah. So it is. I think that's the ocean which separates Italy, Spain, okay, Portugal from those Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria countries. Is this town? Is this switch on or off? It does not even give me the sign if the switch is off. I think this is a decent. Yeah, that is so dark. I want to see if the light is switched off. Okay, let's continue with our routes. I think this is a decent. Okay, we are enjoying our game. After these routes, I will show my garage. Then you can see what I say about one of my employed driver. He is unskilled. Imagine he has not made any profit until now, and he worked more than 60 days, I think. Okay, let me have time to sleep. But if I sleep here, time will move so fast, and then we'll be in debit because our company does not have enough trucks and drivers. Yeah, it seems so dark. Oh, that is a ship's. If it was not, it was in daytime, then I would stop. I was okay. This is the jail. Okay, the jail. We have this bus coach. Yeah, I don't know what bus companies are used in these games. Yeah, here we are in our destination. We are not far away from our destination. Our car is in a good condition. We have 0% of damage. Our trailer is in a good condition. Also, our cargo is in a good condition. So our transportation was free, and profitable because our employee will receive the cargo in a good condition for the users. Yeah, hope we reached our destination. Have to where is it? Okay, these few steps ahead of us. Here we are. So still, since I started to stream, this is our second delivery. Yeah, here we are. That was good delivery. I mean, how? Okay, let's let's continue. And we're going to see a freight market if there's any jobs. We are here. Let's see. We have forklift. Can we transport a forklift? Let's take a forklift from one location to another. Yeah, forklift. We have to go and pick that cargo. Let's see. That was our. So I did not pick that job, so okay, let's pick that jobs in freight market. We are in Algeria. Set a GPS. Oh, so that means that this cargo is here. Oh, so are we moving that cargo from one place to another? I think we are transporting the same cargo, but we just move it from this company to another company. Yeah, that's good. We are forwarding it to the next. I don't think if there's another forklift here. I'm sure we're carrying the same forklift. Let's say if we're carrying the same forklift or we're carrying another forklift. It seems like this company, no, we are carrying another forklift because this is a forklift which we okay, we delivered. Then we are carrying this forklift from this company to another company. Yeah, we are in a safe end because we have, yeah, there's warehouse for that's where those forklifts will be used. Yeah, we are going to connect it. Yeah, we're going to connect that trailers to our truck. Okay, here we are. I really appreciate the support. Keep watching. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Also, don't forget to share to your fellow friends so that you can also enjoy the moment. Yeah, after your busy days and busy day, here you are. You can enjoy our game streaming service. So we're carrying this cargo from. Yes, the cargo is 50. Destination is in it's all about the. It shows the name of the logistic company we are going to deliver it. So it is possible for me to know we are moving it from what location to what. Yeah, this is an African map, MOS, which consists of Tunisia, Morocco, and Algeria. Those countries, they are also economical well. Yeah, they are, most of those are Arab countries. They are well in terms of economics. That's why you can see there is a lot of large buildings. Large buildings. Oh, what is this man carrying? What is this? It seems like a forklift. No. What cargo is it? I don't know. Okay, let's focus on our delivery. This was the jail town. Algeria city, Tigel. Let's see, where are we going? What is our next move? There is palm trees around. There is this farm. Don't know what kind of agriculture taking place in that. These maps have a lot of details, but see, the best map on my side is Greek maps. Yeah, that map is so good. I wish to add a okay. I wish to add a love roads or flood map or flood map modes, but one thing I know that most of Euro tracks they are not made for such bad roads. At least you can add that on American track, but on this Euro track, no, those tracks are not made for a difficult roads condition. Yeah, that's why most of Euro roads are in good condition. So this route is about 195 kilometers, and we are going to move with a high speed to make sure that we digest all those kilometers. As you can see, this is a night delivery jobs, and your driver is here. Yeah, good thing that about this game that you enjoy the views, you enjoy the sound of the tracks, you enjoy the car view, cockpit. I'm talking about the car cockpit. Scania has good cockpit. Volvo, yeah, I like the cockpit of Volvo. Yeah, dashboard and everything. Then we have Mercedes. Mercedes, they are good in every point, especially from their engine. But one thing, I think that the specification of the game, but on side of speed, most of Mercedes tracks they have they have high speed, but you can compare it to other tracks. Yes. So let's see. We are doing our delivery, then we'll buy another. Okay, it's a track. We are going to buy a modern tracks more than this. I think about after this route we have to fill the fuel tank. Yes, yes, yes. So don't forget to support us. We really appreciate your support. Keep in touch. You can also comment down there what kind of game you will like to see me playing. Yeah, what is your favorite game? But on my side, my favorite of all is Forza Horizon 5. Maybe the game developer will allow expansion of it to other country, as in Mexico, at least to take place to different. That I think the developers of the game will come from Mexico. Why would they give more priority to Mexico more than I think the developer are from there? But they have done a great job. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of games which are developed with away from US, which are too good, like Sleeping Dogs for those who played it. Yeah, but I've grown up playing a GTA Vice City. Yeah, I respect Rockstar games. They made our childhood moment unforgettable with their beautiful games, and they still make our years unforgettable. Also, imagine being born in the Rockstar generation, Rockstar Games generation. That is something you have to be grateful for. Yeah. So we enjoy the games after working for the whole days, after hard days, the hard hours of jobs. Then we just chill and enjoy the tracking or any video games. There's a lot for video games, and good thing that there's a lot of streamers. Yeah, not everyone like to play like this. Some people like to chill and see what is going on. So, game content creators, we are here to make sure that you enjoy that point of chilling and watching what is going on. Okay, it will be a great pleasure if you just drop your likes there, you comment it, then that will be something unforgettable. And I will really appreciate you. Yeah, let's see what long we can strip because our route require a 4 hours. We have 4 hours remaining until we reach our destination. So if we strip, I think this would take like 6 hours, 6 hours of strips. So I can do that. I don't want to deliver our cargo very right. I want to be on time. Okay, yeah, that was long road. I want to be on time because on that skills I picked the one on time deliver, so I have to fulfill it. You can also comment there what kind of cargo you want to see me carrying on our next deliver. You can comment. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So apart from YouTube stream, we also streams our games to in Twitch. We also stream it in TikTok, but maybe we expand our yeah. I will try to come up with a software which allow me to match stream to and maybe I can stream to YouTube, Twitch, and other social medias at the same time. That is what I'm thinking about. Oh, I think I need to drink water. Okay. So for now, our target is to pay loans. Since my loans range to 700,000. Yeah, if I'm not long, also to up to at least to have a big company. Yeah, this loan. Yeah, that was not good. That was not good. Okay, so I'm trying this cargo because we are having a little accident and I have to tow it. We are late for our deliver, but I'm sure we'll figure out the way. As you know, you are with the best driver. If you hear that sound, yeah, then it means we are well late. And oh, we are meant with 1 hour, so we'll make it on time. Yeah, let's come back. Sorry for the little stops. There was a little comment happened here, but I'm back. Okay. I think there's no lane. Let me turn off the wipers. Okay. Okay. So that sound means few hours remained until we reach the destination. There's the hotel there. Okay, I appreciate your support for watching our live stream. Yeah, that is high level of support. Then the highest one, the higher level will be to like, and the highest one will be to subscribe. So you won't miss our next live streams. Okay, so don't forget to like. Okay, let's see, let's see. Okay, here we are. Here we are. A little appreciate your support. I really, really appreciate that the huge support. Here we are, and here is our destination. Is it just not just a lot? Okay, yeah. Let's see which kind of skills can I pick it. Let me pick just in time. No, no. I want to pick this one. Okay, let's see. Let's see how much the bank owe me. Yeah, total. Okay, amount. Yeah, total. Just a small loans. It is five. Okay, it is 5,600,000 euros. Yeah, that is much. Okay, let's see for another freight market. Let's see what kind of cargoes we have. We have shock absorbers cargoes here. Set a GPS and I think that cargo is here in this same company. Okay, let's pick that cargo. We are in the right place for it, and we're going to pick it here. It's just a normal container, which we're going to pick here. And the jobs is worth 6,000. Let's pick our cargo and do our delivered jobs. Don't forget to like, comment. That will be worth it. So here, where is our cargo? Okay, designs. I'm looking for cargoes. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, thanks people for a no damage mouse. It do a lot. We have to be a more professional to pick that cargo. Okay, let's see how we go and pick it. Okay, here is our cargo, and we're going back of it smoothly until we reach where we required. Here we are. Okay, well connected. Yeah, let's pick it. And the cargo is connecting. Okay, let's go. We're going back to to the roads. This is 3 hours and 4 minutes. And it consists 239 kilometers. Okay, it will be a little long route. And as a driver, I'll make sure it will be a worth it. So here is our cargo. This is the there's shock absorbers inside our container. That is our jobs. Deliver shock absorbers in these containers. Those buildings are also found in Africans. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's see it. Really appreciate it. It is a nice deliver. If it was for my choice, I would just have sleep, but it is impossible because this is short route, so you can't sleep. Otherwise, you can sleep after completing a certain loss. That was not good. But we have a beautiful mods, which is non-damage mods. One of the best mods. We have 16,000 euros. Let's make enough deliver. Okay, let me show you the status. Imagine we have a driver here, but he does not make any money. But how come? Okay, I want to relocate this truck. Where can I relocate? Let me relocate it here. I'm looking for where can I relocate it. Yeah. Let me relocate it here. Okay. That was DAF track. Then from here, I can assign a driver, a new driver. Let me pick the best driver. Yeah, I'll pick this man. I'm sure from here we can make a profit because our last driver was making loss. What does it mean? Okay. Status listing. So I'm sure I'm running the company in loss, imagine. But sometime it happened. But I'm sure after a few deliveries, then I'll be back as the best logistic company. Okay, I want to be a tycoon in logistic company. That is my dreams in visual world. But in real life, I just wanna be rich. Doesn't as long as it is a legal way, then I can pick it and be rich. But mostly freedom is important because that doesn't matter how rich I am, I'll need a time to live stream like this. Oh, that was not good. It is 8 o'clock. a heavy night, and we are tracking. Oh, don't forget to like, don't forget to share it to your fellow friends so they can also enjoy the moment. There's a lot to enjoy here. After this loot, I think we can update our tires. We need a good tires. Maybe a good year tires will be a good. Okay, so I'm in high speed to make sure that we reach at our destination in light time, and 7 hours in a minute. We can't sleep, can't rest on this route until we reach our destination. I'm sure for now we'll start to make a profit because we have drivers and we have 2 trucks, and I employed the best drivers with rating of 1.7. He's the best comparing to other driver with 0.8 ratings. I don't know it is over what. Maybe it is 1.7 over 5. But if it is over 10, then they have a lot of task to do. I'll look on my ratings, but my ratings are like 9 over what. So I'm running the company in loss because I I tried to do I to replace the whole car. That costed me like 69,000 euros. That's why you see that I'm running the company in loss. But for now, I'm not here to joke. I'm going to make a lot of money. That is not a lot. It is a lot. So 162 kilometers a minute until we reach our destination, our best destination. Yeah, the guys in full speed. Yeah, that is the full speed. Let's see how it goes. This is West Africa and Partners of Africa mods, and we we have a lot of DRC, and this is the most recent games. That is 1.55.1, I think 0.155 version. That's the most recent, and I try to update it after every few days. Then I don't. I think they update it after 1 month, maybe. So every time they update it, then I get a notification and I also update it. Yeah, I don't want to miss any details. Yeah, nothing, nothing good beats game having a most recent game. You can also comment there about which game you wish me to play. You can comment there, and your humble servant, I'll be there to play it for you without any disappointment. 90 kilometers remained until we reach our destination. This route takes place around Algeria, a country in Africa. We have enough fuel. Our car is in a good condition. Zero damage. Zero damage for trailer. Zero damage for cargo. So we are in a mint condition. Say we are entering the. Is it a cave or what? I don't know whether it's a cave. What can I say? In our language, we call it handaki. Yeah, we are telling maybe let's call me a modern cave. Okay, because mostly I think I ask you, is it caves are made by human or they just happen naturally? I don't know about caves. Caves. What we call it in our language, caves. Caves. We call it caves. Caves. Okay. I was trying to see what we call caves in our language, but it seems like I can't recall it or remember it. Yeah, we have coach or bus. I like those buses in Euro track. We are moving with 100 and okay 24 kilometer per hour. That is the high speed. But because we are in a wide road, then no problem at all. For the 6 kilometer remained until we reach our destination. Oh, that was not good. Hey. That's why I say high speed is not a good. Oh, that was a terrible accident. Okay, let me take F7. I have to tow my truck, but I don't wish it to happen most of time because it seems like mostly I tow this my cargoes. So I was carrying a shock absorbers. That's the cargo which I was carrying. Oh, mm, yeah, we are few. I think there was a loan instrument today. How come a lot of money was taken? I think that is because of towing service, because I was having 16,000 and now I see 12,000. That's not fair. Otherwise, it was okay. So it is early in the morning, 6, can I call it 12 a.m. That is an air mornings for an air beds to pick a worms. Okay, here we are, and this is a shock absorbers cargo in that container. Okay, we are few kilometer ahead from our destination. Those are some of buildings in Africa. In that mode, there is hills. I don't know whether it is mountain or hills. Yeah. So hills is like a small mountain, and mountain is the biggest, is the largest. Is it biggest or tallest hills? Yeah, I think that is all. Oh, yeah, I like this packing. Oh, that is good. We are here on our destination. I'm sure our next cargo will also find it here. Yeah. Okay. I wish to carry those barrels. Let's see what will care in our next sea jobs. Okay. Our cargo is self-delivered, and that was beautiful. Okay, let's see our next jobs. Okay. Let me guess this one. Yeah, it can manage it. Just a lightest cargo. Okay, let's. Okay, is that cargo? Where is that cargo? Ooh, where is? We're going to pick our next job from the same company. I like to pick jobs from the company which I bring them the cargo because they already brave me. And we're going to take this cargo. Yeah, that's the cargo we found here. It will be a short delivery. What does this cargo? It seems like this car can't manage that cargo. Why is they don't believe me? Okay, then let's prove them wrong. Okay, we're going to prove them wrong. Well, the I think that is still coil if I'm not wrong. Yeah, let's pick this cargo and we know this cargo just is at 4 ton. How can I? And it is industrial cable reel. Okay, let's come back to our jobs. Okay, see how it goes. Here we are. It is 1 hours and 52 minutes jobs, and it involves 136 kilometer. We are delivering this heavy cable, industrial cable. I think it contain wires, electrical wires in that cable, if I'm not wrong, because that is not my professional. So I think that maybe, if I'm not wrong, let's deliver this and see what it goes. Okay. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share. Okay. We are turning right, okay, left on this point here. We are turning left. Yeah, I think this cargo seems to be a heavy cargo. This car, yeah, this cable reels industrial. As you can see how the car is trying to pull it. Okay, let's come back. Okay, thanks for what? Thanks for visiting Anaba. Yeah, that is Anaba City. And they say thanks for visiting their town because they know there is economic important for us visiting their place. When we are in that place, we have to eat. So when we eat, the people will make money, especially those who cooks, will buy fuels. So it has a lot of always having foreigners as more important. Yeah, because they come with I'm not talking about your relative coming home to your home. That's not that's just a good community thing or a good relationships things. But I'm talking about someone who goes there for business issues or someone who come to your who came to your city for business issues. Then there are some people who make money from that visit. Yeah, that's why mostly of some of countries in Africa they depend on tourists to make money. country like Rwanda's, and that's why they invest a lot of money in advertisement. They use the campaign like this, the Rwanda campaign. Yeah, that's a lot of investment because I'm sure a lot of money was used to make sure that they pay for Arsenals to just wear those jerseys with this Rwanda campaign. Okay, so a lot of money is invested. Yeah, and all of that is because they want to have a tourist who will visit on their country. I've not done a lot of search what kind of tourist attraction I found in Rwanda, but hope there is a lot of tourist, tourism too, tourism attraction centers because they can't invest such kind of money to advertise for something they don't have. Also, in our country, we have a lot of tourism attraction centers like national parks. We have good vegetation. There are some places like Turo where there are vegetation, the birds, and everything found on that places are just very attractive. Okay, let's come back to our game. We are in wideness of Africa month. I don't see any kind of wideness about this map because most of Russia are just in a good road. At first I thought that it would be a job of delivering the cargoes around, okay, around the bushes, a rye forest, but it is not that way. We are carrying industrial cable. Can you help me to someone who know how, or someone who has a is in okay knowledge about what the uses of that industrial cables? Maybe next time before carrying the cargoes, then I'll be looking the uses of that cargoes. Oh ho ho ho, that's not good. Yeah 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 yeah. We are in a bad hand. It's I don't know how we entered here, but with my little knowledge, we can't get out of here. I'm sure because the end of this, you'll found a narrow. The road will be narrowed. I don't know how I entered here. Mhm. We see a lot of things. Okay. I don't know if our drivers is making profit or is just resting. After these jobs, I know this roads end with a narrowing. So if it ends with a narrowing, it means we'll be unable to get out of here. But let's see. We have to see how it goes. I can't explain how important is it for your support. Your support is something we can't I can't explain. Oh, we are not going to get away from this. Yeah, I know it. So from here we have no other option as than asking a towing service. How what will it cost us? It will cost just a small amount of money. Here we are. Then let's continue with our job. I think the doors or the gate is in this side. Thanks to the towing. Yeah. 40 kilometers remained. We paid 492 euro just for a towing service. That was not much. And we are going to complete our journey. Don't forget to comment, don't forget to like, don't forget to share to your fellow friend, because I was with you from the start to the end, and this is all about enjoy game, and number one channel for simulation games, video games. Yeah, this is all about video game. As the name say, we enjoy video games. Make sure you enjoy, because if we don't enjoy it, then it's not worth watching. And if you are not enjoying it, yeah, you are allowed to quit and quit watching it and move to something else. Why doing something which you don't enjoy? And that you have to use in everything you do. Don't waste your time doing something which you don't enjoy. Otherwise, that things give you a lot of money, and that money you use it to do what you like, or you just use those money to fund to develop something you like. Yeah. No, some people are alive, but deep down they are dead man. And that is how it is, by doing what they don't like. We have little mountain here. We have to climb with our car. That we see there's increase in speed. We are moving with 10 kilometer per hour speed, but 20 kilometers remained. Yeah, the speed increased to 4 to 13, okay, to 12 kilometer per hour. That mountain is too heavy, and we have a heavy cargo. Ho, ho. I think that's why they ask if I'm sure that my car will just handle this cargo, but I'm sure it will handle. Uh, yeah, yeah. Oh, let's see how 1 hour for the maid. I'm sure I will reach on it on time, but we are at the peak of the mountain. Yeah, our speed is increasing. I think we have, yeah, we start making the money from our driver. Oh, that's good. Okay, let's, let's turn inside, and our driver has leveled up. I'm sure my company is still small, because I'm not the people who like to give reason for failing, but let me tell you that the reason is because I was updating mods. I was trying to find a best mods which I like. So I'm African, that's why I like the African map. Yeah, there's no way you can get an accent here. Let's increase the speed. Okay, here we are. We are in Sok Iras City. That's where we are going to deliver our cargo. Yeah, that's the heavy cargo. Industrial. Imagine this is industrial. Cable reef. Okay, beautiful buildings, beautiful blocks. Okay, there's those cars parking outside. Here we are, and we are few. Okay, that is our destination. Okay, let's enter. Okay, that was successful delivered. Okay, for now we can at least change the vibe. Let's see quick jobs, and I'm sure I'm going to boiler parts, massive device. Let me take a high. Oh, it's a long route. So I'm taking the job of transporting a high-tech device that is special deliveries. Yeah, we change the vibes. At least we can enjoy something new. Yeah, we're trying to change the vibes. We're changing the vibes. And we are transporting it from, oh, where's the location? Yeah, we have that high-tech. I don't know what the uses of that part, but I'm sure that cargo is, yeah, that cargo is expensive. We are using a DAV trucks to transport this heavy cargo. Yeah. We are transporting direct from the port. We have to change the lane first. This transportation involves escort, the escort in front of us and back of us. This is our cargo, a high-tech part. Yeah, they keep it like a secret. I don't know a heavy part for what. They just called a high-tech part. But my job is transport, not to reveal a secret. Here we are. There is our escort in those red vans. And that one on the left is our real escort who will come back, who will be behind us. And I'm sure I'll make sure that this high-tech part is well delivered without any problem because I'm the best drivers. Okay, let's take a sharp corner here. Our escort has to wait if we are moving slow. It is 5 hours transport and it involves 340 kilometers. Yeah, that is a long route for a heavy cargo. And this route took place, is it in Italy or? Yeah, I'm sure this is in Italy. Most of these routes take place in Italy. Okay, we are changing the lane here. So our front escort is going to warn other drivers. So I am on my own because I have to control it. We have 2 escorts, but there's a lot of escorts in our way to our destination. Yeah, this transportation involves a lot of escorts. We have beautiful draft track here. Let me open the window. Yeah, the car does not have a lot of noises. I'm trying to figure out what location is it. Okay, I think we have to wait for our rear escort. So our rear escort is our driver from the back. So when we're waiting for her, let's take some photos. Let's take some beautiful photos. Some beautiful. We are waiting for our rear escort drivers. Here is our cargo, and I took a photo for it. We are waiting for our rear escort driver, and I'm sure, I don't know, I can't guarantee and say is he because we also Oh, the map is well organized. So we are waiting for our DR escort. I'm sure he's far away. Let's see. If he it seems like he's far away from here. I can't even see him. Yeah, it seems like he's far away. And this is our cargo, well tightened to make sure that there is no mistake. So we are waiting for our DR escort. That's the only reason we are here waiting for. It seems like he's far away. I don't even see. Oh, okay. So when I'm trying to take a photo, we can't move. So that's why I have. Okay, yeah, that one. Let's continue with our route. Yeah, thank you for your support. No words can explain how how happy I am for your support. Nothing can explain it. Here we are changing the lane. This transportation, there's another escort vehicle there. If there's any problem, yeah, that escort vehicle will come in. But for now, in front and rear escort are in good condition. That's why there there's no need for those escort. Yeah, it's a long route, and the bad thing that I like to I like to drive it at high speed. But for now, I have to maintain my speed. As you know, I can't pass my infantry infantry escort, and I have to maintain the speed. Yeah, as you can see, the road has a lot. The roads have a lot of details. Yeah, our escort is not far, as you can see. You can see by using our right side mirror. Yeah, those trucks block the trucks to block those cars, CUV and sedans, so that we can pass in a good condition. I'm trying to figure what kind of where. I think this is Italy. Yeah, most of those special delivery took place in Italy because Italy, I think they have best roads, wide roads, and something like that. Okay, we have an extra escort there in front of us. That that car on our left side. If there's any need, then our escort will come. Escort that escort will come. We have another escort on our right side. We also there's that traffic car. We are using a DAF truck. The car has the car's what can I say? It's not such noise. As you can see, the sound of the engines. You can comment you like the car with noise engine or was with noise. Okay, okay. I don't know what can I put it. We are changing the lens, the Lord's lens. Yeah, this will be difficult, but that's why I'm here. That's why they picked me. Okay, That's why these jobs landed to your best driver. And I'm going to do it on my way. Okay, let's complete this. Let's complete this. Let's complete this. Okay. So I really appreciate your support. No words can explain how I appreciate your support. And we make sure that our cargo is safely delivered. Yeah, we are going to change the road strength. As you can see, we have entered another length. We are moving at a constant speed because our infinite escort determine the speed. You can also comment there, what is your favorite track in Euro track? What's your favorite track? I think there, I think there's some people, as example, mostly most developer, some of them will develop a Chinese track mods like FAO, HOWO, Sharkland. I don't know if most of people will pick it. You know, most of people they are, they know Scania most, but there is car called Volvo and the vehicle. Yo. Those cars are another level because I don't mention Mercedes because we all know Mercedes, both in sedans, CUV, convertible. Oh yeah, convertibles, but they're also good in tracking trucks. Okay, I'm talking about business trucks rather than yeah, okay. So they are also good in that side, and I really respect them for that. So for now, since we have our drivers and we have company, after a certain delivery, we have to sweep as we can to generate more monies because we have a truck. And that is a secret I want to show you. If you have at least three truck drivers and three trucks which you employed, the only easy way to get to make him a lot of money. Okay, let's say painless. Let's say painless is by sweeping a lot of time because those when you're sweeping those drivers will be making a deliveries and that is when you are making money. So that sound was a loan installment sound and in 8,676 euros was taken from my account. So after this loads, I will strip for at least the 3 times. Then I'll go back to the jobs because we have someone who will work on our when we strip, and that is where you learn business, and that is where you learn investment, and that is where you learn to make money while stripping. When you have people who work for you when you're stripping, then when you are stripping does not mean that you are a less because there's someone working out there. So I will show you after this deliver, then I will do a 3 times sweep. Those are more than I think that's more than 8 times 3. That is 20. Yeah, there's I think that's 8 hours sweep times 3. That is 24 hours. So I will sleep for 24 hours. Then I will show you that we will not observe a lot of monies because I'm in debit. Yeah, there's loan instrument, but if there was no loan instrument, then there will be a large increase of monies. So why I'm streaming to make sure that our driver rev up, and at the time he'll be able to deliver a heavy, variable cargos, and that is my okay. That is my, what can I call it? What can I put it in a good words? That is my plan. Yeah, my plan is to make sure that our driver level up and becomes the best. Yeah. And if you have people who work for you, them paying best than you, that is not what can I, what people can, that's not that's not a problem. If they're just working for you, that's the blessing. So I've seen that some people they hate when some people who are working for them they are best than them, they just start to hate. How come? Even if they move away from you, from your company, as long as they worked their best part, as long as they worked at the best performance when they are working for you, that they made some mark that will be profitable for your company. Maybe some of people will learn from him or her. That's important. By the way, I like people who are better than me, and I like to work with them because I have a lot to learn from it, from them. Sorry, not from it, from them. I really like the best people. When I'm surrounded with best people, that is a blessing for me. That's not a bad thing. Some people they think that being surrounded by bad people that is bad thing. No, no, no. Sorry, they think that being surrounded by best people, that is a problem. No, that's the blessing from the God. You know, imagine you have some people who you can learn from them. You know, yeah. I'm talking this because I know most of people think that being surrounded by best people, it look like the problem to them. It look like those people maybe will take something from them. No, no. They will take what they deserve. They will not take anything from you. They will just take what they deserve because they are best, but not from you. But at least they are friends or they are people who work for you. That's the blessing. It doesn't matter that being the best affect you. But on my side, there's no positive negative impact of being surrounded by best people. There's always positive. Of course, they will overshadow you, but maybe they will encourage you to also put your shoes and work hard to be the best. Yeah, imagine some people they hate someone who is rich than them to be their friend. They think that is problem. They think that is something like that is bad. No, 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 no. To me, that is a blessing. No. So that was small advice for people who watch my stream. Yeah, we don't only enjoy, or don't only entertain, we also talks a real life situations. I'm talking it from experience. I was there also. I was thinking that being surrounded by best people than me was a problem. It was like they overshadow me. I feel bad being surrounded by best people, but they are not my friend. They are not my colleagues. We don't work together. That I feel pain, and I'm not talking about the pain that I hate it. No, I'm talking about that I wish they are my friend. You know, I don't know if you understand me. That If someone is the best people and he is not my friend, we don't work together, I feel bad because I wish to be their friends. I wish to work with them. But I've seen someone have rich friends. When their friends become rich, they start to hate them. How come? How come? No, that is something which I don't know what can I put in my way, but it is something that show how people are. You know, you need to be okay. So we cannot overpass this this influent vehicle. We are back with our jobs. I was just giving a little advice to my viewers. Yeah, I'll be giving out a little advice while playing games because I'll be doing two things which I like. I like to train people, not about specific professionals, but about lives. You know, don't complicate things. Life is just simple. If you are allowed to work on something you don't like, you hate it, but don't work on that things for more than 5 years. That is for 5 years, you came out with enough money to start what you like. You're not required to be like a slave. Some people they think that the slave has ended, but now things have changed. That most of people they are slaves of themselves. Back in the days, people were slave of their roads, maybe their kings or what and what. But now people are slaves of themselves. You know, so it's just a change of that term, but slaves still exist. And I'm not such a fan of that do it for you to do what you like. Sometimes to do what you like, you have to be in the right place where people also like what you do. You should not only, you know, doing what you like because you just like and there's no people who like it. That is selfish and that is foolish. Why you know why I'm saying that? Because you need it doesn't matter. Yes, you like it, but you have to make something from it. You have to make maybe money. People have to compensate. So if you are doing it in the place where people don't need it, what do you expect? So there's two options. If you are the place where you are, there's no people who like what you are doing. You have to change the location. Otherwise, you have to do what they need. I'm not talking about then if you think that doing what they like will make you in an uncomfortable way, then let me say that let's then do what they need. You know, don't let me put that way because some people are selfish maybe. If I say that they shall do what people like, they think that they like benefit those people, but the benefits that is correct. But in order to make sure that you do it, then let me put it in a way that do what they need, not say what they shall change your lifestyle. No, I'm talking about your ways of making money. That's what I'm talking. I'm not talking about your lifestyle. You know, although people should not control your lifestyle, but make sure that you don't disturb them. Some people they say that they don't want bad commentary, they don't want, but you have posted your post on the social medias. There are foolish people there. They will just talk. You know, if you don't want people to talk, then don't post it. If there's no need, you know. I know people shall not control you, but just look. You don't want people engagement. Then don't. put in a place where people will engage, you know. If you don't want people to talk about you, then you must put in a way that they will not talk about you. You can't do foolish thing and you expect people to not talk about you. They will just talk, you know. People will talk either way, but there's some way where you will irritate them to talk, even though they don't like to talk. So if you don't want people to talk bad about you, then don't irritate them, you know. I don't want to add a lot of it because we change the meaning of our stream because we are streaming games, but we have to talk about life issues, you know. As I said that I'm beating two birds at the same time because I do what I like to train people about life issues, and I also enjoying the games after hard hours of working on the day. Yeah, I learn some of my projects after working on them. Then I have a chance to play games. Then I'll have enough strips for another beneficial and productive day. You know, you can't. I repeat that you can't do something which will make people talk and expect them not to talk. People will talk. I know they will talk even if you don't do something, but the chance are different. The probability are different. One thing about let's come back to our game. One thing about this daft track that if your cargo is like what say the cargo is scratching the walls of the roads, then it will show you a sign. As you can there's somewhere it show by having like a shadows here. It shows that your cargo is very near to the edge of the loads. Is it the edge or walls of the loads? Yeah, we have a sharp right corner here. Yeah, I think I need to be in a good health. That's why I ask you that you can comment what game you like or you wish to see me playing. I like some of games, but I'm not in playing also only for myself. I also play for people who see it. That's why you can just comment there what game you like. I know I can't play every game, but at least it will be my pleasure to play the game recommended by my fans. That would be something to me. Then we have sharp corner here. So I'm sure this is martial art, if I'm not wrong. That's like martial art come. Those are sedans, police cars, just small cars. Okay, we are near to our destination. It was just a heavy cargo, but we managed to deliver it. I'm sure we safely rendered this cargo. It was a high-tech part for those who joined us in our live recent. Then let me show that high-tech part. It's just a wide load and not such heavy because it weighs at 45 ton. Just a simple cargo because the most heavy cargo is I think it is industrial boiler which weighs at I think something like 61 ton. Oh, that is heavy. Yeah, here we are, and those cargoes are transported from I don't from some companies to ACC company. Here we are, we safely reached it. Then we have to be on the light side. Okay. Okay. We safely delivered. Our job here is to park in the light space. Yeah, that was tough track. It's well managed, this cargo. They chose the best car, the right car for these jobs. Yeah, here is our parking lot, and we are going to park it here. Oh, yeah, we safely delivered our cargo, a heavy machine cargo. Yeah, we are well paid. Okay, let's pick another. Okay, let's sleep. Then 3 times. Then after that, we will come back to pick a next job. Okay, so let me see where can we go and sleep. Oh, 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 oh. Our car has no damage proof. Okay, has damage proof. It cannot be damaged. Where is the door going on? Okay, here. So I'm going to somewhere to sleep, and I'll sleep 3 times consecutively. Okay, and I'm a boy A to Z who is learning these games, a motivator and a gamer. I'm not only playing the games as a as a content creator, but I play it because it is something I like. You know, I have grown playing games, but one thing that most people don't know is that despite all it, I have not played any PS games. I don't say that they are not best games. No, they are best games, but I have not played it. I'm not good with pads. No, I don't say that they are good game, but I'm not good with pads. You know, doing what and what with pads. I'm not best on it. We see it. So I'm taking, and that is a sleep. That is not a nap. That is a sleep. Okay, let's add more. This is the resting place. We can't sleep more. We have to go back on the load. Okay, then we paid our loans as usual. Let's see how much we are required to pay. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, 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 oh. We have a lot. Let's look for jobs, and we're going to pick a quick jobs. Boiler part, that is massive. Let me pick another. Yeah, it's the same route. It's just to become. Yeah, let's pick these jobs which take place. I think what is that? From Barcelona to Vanderios. I think that will be our last route for day. I was live for more than 2 hours. I need to take a rest. Yeah, you know, tomorrow is the day, and I have to rest for tomorrow. Okay, here is our cargo, a heavy, heavy cargo. We have it, a cargo in a box. that is heavy cargo, or really heavy cargo, and we're going to deliver it to our destination. Okay, let them be fast. Okay, will that one be? They are trying to check it very well. They also okay. This route, yeah, it's just a short route, a 2 kilometer. Where are we? Okay, okay. Those are escorts. Let's check a corner. I have to be very careful here. I'm sure this will be our last delivery for today until tomorrow. Okay, okay, okay. Yes. Let's come back. Okay, I have to switch off the lights because it is 1 a.m. Okay, I think it is p.m. Yeah. Okay, I have to. Yeah, that is narrow. Okay, let's see. So we are transporting this cargo from Barcelona to Van der Royst. I think that if I am not mistaken, some of spelling. So those police are here to escort my. Okay, we are changing the lanes. This is the first special transport. I'm doing it in Barcelona. Most of those were taking place in Italy. So this is a loose which took place in. I told you that one of the best car apart from Scania and Mercedes, there's Volvo and Iveco. I think you see here. This is Volvo truck here. One of the beautiful truck. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I like the TV. Let's come back. Okay. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to share our live stream to your fellow friends so that they can also enjoy our live. Yes. Let me take a little because this is a wide. So this is heavy and wide load, wide cargo. Yeah, it's not such heavy. It is wide load, maybe wide load cargo, because a cargo less than 60 ton, that is not a heavy cargo. Back on our load, Barcelona. The escort of in Barcelona here is on another levels. And I'm sure those companies which transport the heavy cargoes, they make a lot of money. Imagine transporting such a massive tech part. Yeah, I'm sure they're, that those companies which transport those cargoes in real life, they are really enjoying it. So we are changing the lanes here. I see we are entering this lanes because we have to enter this side. Yeah, when I have enough money, then I'll buy this Volvo truck. I liked it. I liked that. So that's the best truck. I'm sure our Rias or our escort from back is also keeping with us, because if he or she is slow, then we have to wait for him or her. That is why I wish for him to be very fast or to keep with us. Yeah, I'm driving at fast speed at first because I'm professional when it comes to transporting a special cargos. And one thing that they just make my transportation difficult, because I like to move at high speed. I mostly move at 100 km per hour when there's no traffic. There's no a lot of traffic. We changed runs. Yeah, Barcelona lost their best more. I think that they are best more than Italy, because I'm enjoying this delivery. Okay. Also, don't forget to turn notification so that you won't miss our day live stream. Yeah, there's lots going on here in our channel, and I'm sure you will enjoy by keeping with us by subscribing. Let me have a little water for moisturizing my trachea. Is it my trachea? Okay. There is checkpoint ahead of us. That was the longest and beautiful live stream. We were live for more than 2 hours. Yeah. I'm sure after this we'll be live for 2 hours and 30 minutes, I think. Okay. That's all. We are driving a Volvo truck. I like Volvo truck. There's four best trucks on my list: Scania, Mercedes, Volvo, and Iveco. But if you say that I mention them in ranks or by position, then Scania would be my favorite one. My second would be Mercedes. My third one would be number three would be held by Volvo. Four would be held by Iveco. Then it comes DAF. After that, maybe I can place a Linux track. Yeah. I In the next game I'll try to find a car mods for a Chinese tracks if we can have in our game. Yeah, since driver is making the draft, is making the money for our company, I'm sure we are learning in profit now. Yeah, because after this, then I will have a heavy sleep. I think I'll not be able to sleep because this route is just a short route, so 2 hours. Hope the parking place will be in a good place that I will not take a long time to park it. I like the dashboard. The dashboard is too good. Oh, this car has a beautiful dashboard. I think you see by yourself that dashboard is too good. Volvo. Yeah, we are in a Volvo truck. We are tracking, chilling, enjoying, having little life lesson. If you joined me long time ago, then you have enjoyed a lot of life lesson. And those life lessons are here every day. You just have to be in our life, get a chance to learn those life lessons. They just pop up on the mind because that is what I was born to be. We are changing the lanes, as you can see the sign in our navigation bar. Okay, I'm waiting for my escort to change the lane. Okay, where are we going? It seems like we don't change. I don't see any changes of lanes. Yeah, this latest version has Helix track. I don't know what company is it. Yeah, this is the lanes we changed. But I don't know why my escort is moving at slow. It's moving slow. Okay, really appreciate your support. Keep in touch with us. There's a lot to enjoy here, a lot to learn. Okay, let's see how it ends. Let's see how it ends. There's checkpoint ahead of us. I'm sure we'll have to increase the speed. Yeah, the Barcelona has a best roads for an escort. Oh, that was too fast. That was too fast, and I didn't expect it. That was too fast. Yeah, our escort today, he is very busy. I don't know whether it's he or she. I'm talking about this because we have also a women drivers here. Imagine those people are regretting this transportation. Imagine those people's traffic. I'm talking about police traffic. Those are regretting this transportation. You know, that is good. Maybe after this rules, we'll get a chance to sleep. And I always take more than 24 hours to sleep so that we can pay our loans, so that our driver can upgrade, can level up. 53-kilometer remains. I'm sure we are keeping out. And our rear escort, I'm sure he is not far away from us. Okay. If she, if it is she, then I'm sending a sole. Yeah, I'm sure everyone enjoyed that dashboard or cockpit of this Volvo truck. Myself, I enjoyed it a lot. I'm seeing we're changing the lane. Why they did not inform me? Oh, they always know that I'm professional, okay? So keep with us. So mostly my day wrestling other than gaming, it was all about being surrounded by best peoples. That is not that's the blessing. Let's focus on positive. That's the blessing. Being surrounded by best people, that is a blessing. And also we talked about things like doing what you like and what you don't like. Sometimes you have to do something you don't like and make you adapt, then you can move on to what you like. But don't find money on where you don't in place where you don't like and go lose it in place where you don't like. You like that would be worthless, you know. One thing that I can say that the world is not fair in such that it can respect what you like, you to do what you like and be successful. The world is not such fair. It happens sometimes that the world is fair. What you like will make you successful, but sometimes no. What you like is not what the world like, and what you like will not make you money. Otherwise, you are doing it for leisure and I'm not sure someone will do something for Russia for the rest of their lives because they have life to live, they have bills to pay, they have kids who need to go to school. So by having those responsibility, then you have to make money on doing whether you do it for what you like, you don't like. I don't know, but you have to make something from it, you know. And that's the point where it comes that you have to make sure that you have two options to move to where people who like what you are doing are or are found, or to remain on that same position and come out and figure out what people around you needs. You know, let me tell you one thing. Your most important things to okay, that is not good. Your most important aspect in making okay, in making money, maybe in making changes in your life, is to focus on people. You know, those are your most important people. You know, it's not what you do; it is how you deal with human. I don't know what can I put it in a way that you will easily understand, but what I'm trying to say is that it is not what you are doing, you know. It is how you handle people, because people as all people who will check their pockets and 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 take their money and place to your projects, or they take their money and bring it to you. So you have to know how to deal with them. You have to know their emotion. You have to know how to handle them. If you manage that, bro, I can say that you will 100% be rich, but you won't be poor. There's no way, you know. At least you will live your life. I promise you. Just figure how to handle people. But if you don't have responsibility, then don't waste your time listening. Just focus on game, and I'm sorry for disturbing your enjoyment. Yeah, we have reached our destination. Yeah, I sought out escort today. Oh, Today, our escort job is in a different mood. Okay, I'm figuring the way to. Yeah, then I have to pack it here. Oh, oh, Kivumbi. So here is our destination where we are required to park. Yeah, since we self rendered our cargo without any damage, that's why you see an accent. Let's continue. But for today, okay, I'm in level 11. What is my rating? I'm trying to look for my rating. Yeah, I think there's no rating. Then I'll take some sleep, waiting for the next day. This image is from, the playing here is from Great DLC. We are free as a wind. We are going to take a strip. Yeah. Oh, it seems like our driver is doing. Oh, there was a loan installment, and that loan installment took our money. Okay, what kind of email we have here? I want to see what kind of email we have. Let's go back here and see what kind of email we have. Okay, thank you for being with me from the start of our live streaming until now. Oh, so our loans is keeping increasing. So let's look for another job. Let's see a freight market. If there is any freight market, we have cars. No, for now, let's focus on quick jobs. We have to make a lot of tasks. Says heat exchanger. Oh, I'll be using from Naples to Tembe. This will take place there. I don't like it. Same, same. Let's check these loads. So most of those high or heavy jobs and wide loads delivers take place in the same loads because not all loads can accommodate to facilitate transportation of those high cargo. Yo, that's the cargo we're going to deliver, a heavy cargo. That will be our tomorrow live stream. So don't miss it by any way. Don't make sure that you don't miss. Yeah, that will be our tomorrow thumbnail. So I'm trying to prepare a summary for tomorrow because that will be our first job of tomorrow, a heat exchange. Oh, that is heavy. I'm sure this is way more than what I want to see the ton. Yeah, this is heavy. 7 ton. Yeah, that's the cargo I want. Okay, that will be our tomorrow jobs for today. I end there. I really appreciate your support. You are the best people, and you are the best man. You are boy A to Z. Yeah, let's quit. I'm not talking about quitting doing your things, but I'm talking about quitting the game. Oh. Thank you, everybody. Let's stop there. Our live stream took what? Yeah, took 2 hours and 18 minutes.